possession. Away we go as the FC Series tour gets underway with two former European champions to really dealt with in the end, but Celtic continued to press, and the referee Ted Uncle blowing the whistle and perhaps saving Manchester City in the early stages here, Jamie. Themselves into third gear. Here's Jack Grealish towards the Caspic goals. The effort towards a goal is thrust wide. First real signs of life in front of goal from Nico O'Reilly and Manchester City. This is now Maeda manoeuvring forwards. The Japanese international enticing ball across goal. Wide of the intended target from Kyogo Furuhashi. In the studio, they won 6-4 against Queen's Park, and now they have some defending to do up against Jack Grealish. It's a rather rash challenge on the near side. Referee sees nothing wrong with it. And Grealish with a slap of the wrist, showing an element of frustration in the early stages. Skew from Manchester City at the back. Furuhashi and Manchester City find a way through.
I think the legs get tangled up, and I'm in that position.
Can they defend this foray forward here for Celtic? Fabulous finish! Inside 13 minutes, Celtic snatch the lead through Nicholas Kuhn, the German.
This is Celtic at their best. The up back and through the check to the shoulder from Friend on one side and Rico Lewis, but right now the only possession they're getting is around the back for
France and Belgium respectively. He may have some work to do here. To the ball, and here comes Celtic looking for goal number 2. Maeda across goal. That wins the all 3 games for Scotland in the European Championships as Celtic look to find a way through. Furuhashi towards goal. Tested here as City look to find a way through. Recent years, and Manchester City now break forward. It's Haaland! First real save for Schmeichel as the...
You're going to see the up, back, and through nature. Now it's Haaland, and it's the understanding, the timeliness to be able to slip it through. Because that's going away, and because it's on the less preferred right foot for Haaland, he's got to take that.
Boxes ticked. The League Championships as Celtic manoeuvre forward again. Maeda with the angle against him.
See Jack Grealish be more creative.
Up at the shoulder. Grealish, the effort towards goal is easily gathered by Kasper Schmeichel. Here comes Manchester City. Here comes Erling Haaland. Another sensational stop from Kasper Schmeichel. And Manchester City test him again. The effort towards goal is Oscar Bob craving half a yard, which he does get. Fabulous challenge.
Fields even more sustained attacks.
Here they come again. Haaland and Oscar Bob. It's another save from Kasper Schmeichel, who is oh so unfortunate. Manchester City find a way. Breakthrough in the same shade of blue at the University of North Carolina. And finally, Kasper Schmeichel is beaten.
The sustained pressure from Manchester City is the reason in all competitions.
Celtic can find another way through here. The effort towards goal from Kevin again. But in the midst of pre-season, Celtic look as sharp as ever in front of goal and slice through the champions of England for the second time.
Just like the first goal, as soon as Celtic are able to get on the ball in a half turn in the middle of the park, that's where they've been able to slice open City. Wilson Esperan takes too fast of an approach to
Nicholas Kuhn again. Kuhn twisting, turning. The effort towards goal. Goes wide of the left-hand post, much to the relief of Stefan Ortega. Goal, and now Manchester City change gears, albeit momentarily. Japan internationals combining. The effort towards goal. They're scrambling Ortega. Top scorers in the English Premier League. The top goal scorers across Europe. Here's Haaland.
Oh, what a
Lovely
ball.
angled ball forward. It's Furuhashi. It's 3. The boys are bouncing in North Carolina. Furuhashi with Celtic's third.
He starts 10-yard world-class ball.
As the FC Series tour continues here on day one from the Kenan Memorial staff. Twisting and turning and looking for half a yard. Plays the ball in. Goal! Now then, Manchester City find their way through. It's Maximo Peroni off the bench and onto the score sheet in next to no time.
What we didn't see in the first half from Oscar Bob was a dynamic ability to run forward. Instantly out of the halftime interval. He drives at the defenders and it draws the...
Riley involved as well. Here's Haaland, Grealish, and towards goal and saved. Sinisalo on top of things for Celtic, but here come Manchester. Good ball played in and nudged away by the head of Celtic through Johnston. In the angle and space he needed. Ederson able to make the save. The Brazilian international called up. Here is Grealish. Twisting, turning. And behind. Bob. In towards Haaland! Erling Haaland continues exactly where he left off. The level.
Manchester City continuing to apply pressure, not allowing Celtic any sort of reprieve. One more.
Here he is again. Trying to manoeuvre through. Haaland! He's starting to purr, Jamie. Here in Chapel Hill. Here comes Celtic again. The effort towards goal is well.
Runs on.
The run was found. And here comes Celtic again. It's the Honduran. Palmer with the goal. And Celtic retake the lead in a wild night in front of goal in North Carolina.
The time.
Pushed over to the far side as Manchester City look to find a way through, and now then the referee has a look at it. And they've got a free kick the other way because the linesman has raised the flag on the near side. There is one of those transitional moments. And Celtic look for goal number 5. Goal number 5 with 15 minutes remaining. Lovely build-up play. Ross and ball across. Here's Bob. And Manchester City look for an equalising goal. Save that was needed was made by Viljami Sinisalo. It's a dice with danger. Manchester City, they may have just diced a little too much. Here comes Celtic, and had it not been for the intervention at the last moment from Sissoko. Charge down, but Celtic continue to press. And Celtic now looking for another goal. Comes towards the cusp. Now then, the referee Ted Uncle says no.
And Bob tries to keep it in play, but it's Salamakers who does well, and Milan have got it, and they can build from the back, and they are doing. And the very busy and industrious Loftus-Cheek takes it on. He looks one way, hits it the other to Salamakers inside the penalty area. Little ball across, which almost reached Chukwueze, and Chukwueze hits it wide and probably should have done better because Ederson was never going to get to it.
Yeah, it was a good counter. It was quick. It was a big chance. Disappointed.
Just within seconds, City charging down the right side with Bob. Wins the throw. Now McAtee. McAtee back towards Bob, picked up by Salamakers. Bob wins it back again. Into the penalty area he goes, Oscar Bob. Haaland scores! Bob with a pullback. Haaland with the finish, a full Norwegian contribution, and the biggest Norwegian of them all makes it 1-0 to the Blues.
Oscar Bob, as soon as he sees that space, attacking runs and flair, drive past players, the ball comes back, and that man Haaland, as he steps in towards that 6-yard area, pushes it into the far corner. Great finish.
Gabbia back to his young teenage goalkeeper Torriani. Torriani plays it forward, but it will be cut out by Sissoko, and on it goes to O'Reilly. City getting towards the final third, and then a hit from McAtee, which was charged down by Benacer, picked up, and out it goes from Sissoko to Bob. Bob comes inside, brilliant from Bob, tried to work an opening, tried to find Haaland, and he pushes it over the bar with his right foot. Oscar Bob looks hungry, Haaland always does, and the two almost combined again.
This is as good a skill as you'll see. Just pushes line, drifts inside, that little drop of the shoulder, just over the top of the crossbar. He knows he's got to hit the target.
It's broken for Chukwueze, cross comes in, Salamakis controls it inside the City penalty area, little clip ball in, headed away well by Peroni, who'd come back, headed further by McAtee. Chukwueze on the edge of the City penalty area, now in the penalty area. Two City players around him, lovely ball in, and that's a finish from Colombo, and he sort of chested it in, and it was Ederson doing his best to keep it out, but he couldn't, and it's City 1, AC Milan 1, the goal from Colombo.
Onto that left foot, he just drifts it just in behind the two youngsters. On the right shoulder of the centre-back, inside the right-back, almost gets him and just pushes it.
Now that's nice again from Oscar Bob. He's charging into the final third and he plays it to Peroni. On he goes to Oscar Bob. Whoa, he's put it wide. He can't believe he did. He thought Haaland was going to take it on himself, but Bob, having done all the work, decided to play it little side foot beyond the post. Now some City defending to do as Chukwueze down the right-hand side. Calabria's gone with him. Grealish is now blocking the run. Chukwueze, who set up the equaliser. In the penalty area, another dink ball. Colombo again! Same combination. Chukwueze with a cross, Colombo with a finish. Again, Ederson got a big piece of it, but he couldn't keep it out. And that combination, the right wing cross from Chukwueze, the finish from Colombo, has turned this match around.
Chukwueze, wonderful on the ball. It's a good finish again. Ederson comes across, he just ricochets into that far corner.
And it is City 1, AC Milan 2, and it came within 60 seconds of City coming within a whisker of taking the lead themselves. Oh, now it's given away. Haaland on the edge of the area, good save. AC Milan playing out from the back very casually, suddenly gave it straight to Haaland. Haaland tried to bend it beyond the goalkeeper, and it stays at 2-1. Now Bob charging down the right-hand side, getting towards the edge of the area, into it he goes, onto McAtee. Oh, he got underneath it, sliced it a little bit, and it sails over the bar. There's a chance though. It breaks for Doyle. Doyle looks up to his left and plays it to Grealish. Grealish advances. Into the final third goes City with Hamilton. Hamilton in the left wing spot. Tries a couple of step overs. Gets beyond the last defender. Clips in a dangerous ball and City equalise through McAtee. City 2, Milan 2. And it's an academy graduate who sets it up, Micah Hamilton. And I suppose just about an academy graduate, but he's now played a lot of senior games for Sheffield United. McAtee who scores.
Yeah, it was all about the wide play, being positive, driving. He does it ever so well just to dig it out, back post, and just watch McAtee centrally. Movement was excellent, what a wonderful delivery.
And just as they did against Celtic on Tuesday night, the Blues have responded early in the second half and they pull themselves level. As Rico Lewis comes forward for City, he finds Josh Wilson-Esbrand, who has a go. He was leaning back as he did, and it flew over the crossbar, but he was in a good position, Josh Wilson-Esbrand. It was always rising over the bar.
Edison now just setting up the attack, going short, looking for something to open. I feel like it's worth the risk, but we can't do that.
Oh, Phillips has lost it. A chance now for Nasty to make it 3-2, but good positioning behind him from Jacob Wright to get it away. City escape.
Just getting a little look now. Calvin Phillips turns, gets into a little bit of trouble. Slightly fortunate, good recovery.
AC Milan field. Now they've given it back to Kalulu. Wide it goes to Calabria. Calabria into Salamakers in the right wing position. Ball across the area. Terrific finish. And AC Milan lead by 3-2. And it's Nasty who almost scored earlier, but he had a shot cleared off the line by Jacob Wright, who has given Milan the lead once again.
It's a clinical pass into spaces, forward runs. As he approaches this, Nasty just takes the ball on the edge of the area. It's a great finish, whether he's going to go near post, he diverts it far.
As Wilson-Esbrand goes down the left-hand side, Pulisic has come with it. Back it goes to Hamilton. Hamilton in the left wing position. Back to Phillips. Phillips helps it on. Vardiol midway inside the Milan half. Wright still in that central area. And Doyle and Lewis. And back to Doyle. Breaks for Katongo in the right wing position, but only just inside the Milan half. Gvardiol finds Wright. Wright steps forward in the middle third. Wide it goes into Fatah. Fatah down the right hand side. Can he find a way into the box? Well, he plays it backwards into the possession of Wright. Wright clips it forward. Phillips, can he finish? Oh, he took it down. Lewis, oh, he tried to side-foot it as well. AC Milan get it away. Phillips almost with a wonder goal. And there is the whistle.
Na sztab Barcelony uznać, że oni będą teraz mieli najlepszy bramkarzy na świecie, no bo mamy
Diagonal from Calvin Phillips is a good one. City with the effort just wide, and Jack Grealish already wanting the ball, wanting to try and make an impact.
That's good ball over the top once again.
Just put it short for Rico Lewis, who then sent it on its way. And a little bit of an option, Wilson-Esbrand, he might just have strayed offside. Chance for a shot from distance.
Grealish zostawia piłkę przed polem. Wiosną w Italii ze względu na zainteresowanie takich klubów jak Juventus. Wiemy, że bardzo często...
Super ball for Oscar Bob. Haaland slipped in the middle, but he's still there. Erling Haaland! Was it? Did it? Referee, assistant, both say no. That close.
We go back to the chance.
Eagle eye Moreno.
It's a good save to begin with. That ball is in.
That's in.
Now, see.
Od razu zagrywa do boku. Teraz podanie w pole karne. Kapitalnie Ederson tam byłby spalony i tak, gdyby do tej piłki...
Here's Araujo. It's end-to-end stuff. What a ball! And that is wonderful defending. That could easily have been put beyond his own goalkeeper by Josko Gvardiol. And a corner for Barca.
Gerard Martin is able to split defenders, and that initial pressure of Manchester
Here's the
City.
opportunity for James McAtee. Oh, the touch was massive. Erling Haaland had the opportunity in World Stadium. Waits the delivery. Keeper comes. Got enough on it, Iñaki Peña. Corner kick for Manchester City.
As he makes a challenge on command.
Now he gives it away, dwelling too long on the ball. Looking for space to get the shot off. Instead, it's laid off. And over and out. And again, a couple of mistakes on either side. Good flick. Here's a chance for Barca. 1-0! Paul Victor!
this initial splitting pass, and then Marcasado floating.
Delivered by Oscar Bob. What a ball in it was as well. No sky blue jersey.
City now.
Here's a chance for Rico Lewis. Plays it off.
If you're a striker and you're the first in the box, you got to get across the goalkeeper.
Pena, right place, right time. Go until half time. Calvin Phillips. Grealish. They were listening. Take a shot, said Ali. Vardiol. What a ball. Nico Riley! 1-1! Rico Lewis. And why not? There might yet be another chance for Pablo Torre! Time added on to time added on. And the man that scored the first goal under Hansi Flick in a closed-door game on Thursday has got Barca's second goal tonight, 2-1.
Manchester City complaining about the whistle not being blown, what I tell you.
Great from Grealish. Just needed bend. He went for power over precision.
But I like it. I like it. We continue to discuss Jack Grealish in 1v1 situation variety.
In the space of about a second and a half. They've been good at that in pre-season. Kovacic. Great reverse ball. Peroni. He's going to take the shot, has he not? No. Good ball in behind. Round the goalkeeper. And a good save by Ortega. He got back quickly and narrowed that angle. Corner Barca to deny Pau Victor.
Pau Victor has been really good.
Trying scheme Druniente. This is Tony Fernandez. That was Tony Fernandez. Alex Valle again. He's favoured left. He's comfortable on his right as well. Here's the chance! And he fluffs his lines.
It's almost too much time. It's almost too much time for Pablo Torre. Beautiful build-up from
Strength and no options. Jack Grealish with the effort to tie things up. What a run from midfield. What a finish. It's 2-2 in Orlando.
goes from attack for Barcelona to Mateo Kovacic, splitting defenders. If you're Pablo Torre, if you're going to take him down, then take him down. Bernal nowhere to be found, and now it's Kovacic.
Giants meet at one of the biggest and most iconic venues in American sport. The champions against a team which really hopes to be challengers again. 15 days until they meet in their league opener. 90 minutes to lay down a marker in Ohio tonight. Manchester City are in a change strip. The purple colours. Officially, we're going to call it maroon. And it's the beige of Chelsea, perhaps. Two teams so well known for blue.
Numbers overload that each will try to create.
They're going to be risky playing out for the back. It's going to come to Haaland. Oh, we've got a little shot there as well. The ball is cleared away, but Ted Uncle is already pointing to the spot. And Manchester City have got a penalty with only 2 minutes on the clock.
The deflection off of Tosin. Good pressure from Grealish now as Haaland takes the touch across Colwell. If Colwell doesn't have the slightest contact from behind on Erling Haaland, Haaland was going to apply a simple finish. So intelligent. Watch him go across the face of Colwell. Now he's either got to let him go, and it's just the slightest of touches.
Robert Sanchez, Erling Haaland. The left foot poised. Wow, he went the same way. The keeper nearly got him. Too much power. Erling Haaland scores his third goal of this Tour, and Manchester City lead in Ohio.
Grealish and the pressure of Man City caused the issue, caused the problem with Chelsea trying to play it out of the back. The clip from Colwill sends it to the spot, and after a retake, Haaland heard what Sanchez had to say. He just put a little bit extra behind it. Sanchez guesses correctly, but when Haaland strikes it with that much venom, that much pace, nothing the Spaniard can do about it.
To Pep Guardiola this week and his fitness, and he's got another chance now from the restart. He can score another, and he has! Erling Haaland at the double early on in this game, and City are flying.
It's again the pressure. Chelsea's philosophy is about playing out of the back, and Caicedo, who gets the start tonight for the first time in preseason. Well, that lack of sharpness comes back to hurt the side. Haaland slows down. Tosin knows that the preference is for Haaland to go to the left foot, so Haaland slows it down, opens the hip, and then he gives a little bit of a touch to create just enough space, and it's a calm finish. The last thing anyone in the Premier League in England wants to see is Erling Haaland get hot. 4 now in 4 games.
Now they're looking to get in behind, and they have, and it's the first save forced by Nkunku by Stefan Ortega.
All the build-up play, all the patience for Chelsea, and it takes an exquisite pass from Enzo Fernandez to be able to break it behind it. For the first time we've seen Nkunku running behind. That is a big moment for Nkunku, and a fantastic...
Last season against Bournemouth, and then he'll have 3 more games to serve. Dewsbury Hall. Nkunku lines it up and puts it wide.
Dewsbury Hall, with his movement, getting involved. This is where the spacing of Nkunku and the inexperience of Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips is just running around. And he's got to stay true when Dewsbury Hall be.
Sizing up James. Haaland is in the middle. It's cleared away and volleyed back in by Kovacic. Took a deflection on the way. It'll be a corner.
Grealish is so patient, and once he brings it down, he's flat-footed. He's not going to go 1v1. He's just waiting for the moment when he can try to find Haaland. Haaland, when he goes to the wrong side of Colwill, that's when Colwill wins the battle. And Dewsbury Hall just throws himself at it. Half-hearted shouts from Haaland that it hit off the hand. Again, no video review today.
And it is City moving forward now with McAtee. Room outside in for Bob. And this is Bob inside and scoring. It's a third for Manchester City. Oscar Bob has an eye for goal. City, what could be an unassailable 3-goal lead at Ohio Stadium.
The turnover happens with Dewsbury Hall just forcing it into Sterling, and Gusto, who's tucked in now, has run beyond it. So here we go. McAtee is convincing when he runs. A little bit of sauce from Oscar Bob to cut in as Colwill is reaching. City,
who scored in the opening game of the US Tour, and they caught them through the middle. It's Haaland for a hat-trick, and he's got it. Deja vu. 2 goals in a minute in the first half, and now in the second.
The man they came to see delivers the goods. Erling Haaland again is the benefactor of another poor turnover. Chelsea, the architects of their own undoing. City put the pressure. It forces Chelsea to play faster than they want. Watch the movement between Haaland. He goes right between the 2 center backs. Peels off the shoulder of Tosin. Colwill's the wrong side. The touch away from Colwill means he can't do anything about it. The preferred foot of Erling Haaland leaves Sanchez at the mercy of the assassin, Erling Haaland. 3 goals for him, 4 goals for City. A minute and 11 seconds after City makes it 3. They go 4 up on Chelsea.
Nice from him, and a decent cross and a volley in. Raheem Sterling, a wonderful finish against his former club. Set up by Madueke. And Sterling gives the Chelsea fans something to cheer about.
The substitutions at halftime pay dividends. This time it's the wide area. And Madueke, who's been a threat all preseason, gets involved. The spacing of Sterling is so smart because Dewsbury Hall, from the deeper lying starting position that he has gone beyond Sterling. So Sterling drops and he sits and he waits and he lashes this into the top corner. What a strike. The technique is spectacular. Stays over it, waits for it to come down to the position he wants. He actually goes with the hybrid of the laces and inside of the foot, that in-between area, so he can get the right trajectory he wants on it.
Madueke now has gone away. Is there a chance for another Chelsea goal? Madueke slots it into the corner past Carson. And Chelsea close the deficit to 2 on a night where they've been far from their best at the back. They have at least shown some potent force at the front.
Noni Madueke is most certainly improving his stock in front of the new manager Enzo Maresca. Lavia with an expert pass that gets in behind Galvez, and now Madueke, because he takes the first touch across his body and diagonally, this is why he plays on the right side, so he can come in with the left foot. And he reads the positioning of the goalkeeper, composes himself. It's confident, it's composed, and it's as cool as you like from Noni Madueke. Goals in back-to-back matches.
A hat-trick for Haaland. 4 goals for Manchester City. The master